I just wanted to catch up with some of the absolute insanity that people are just obviously showing. Check this out. Here are the people who love wearing masks, and not just because they want to avoid COVID-19. Yep, it's where we are, people. Unbelievable. A year into the pandemic, a lot has changed. Yeah. And we're reminded of that every time we go outside, if we go outside. Masks have joined the traditional don't leave home without them trifecta of keys, wallets, and phones, and they are here to stay. There are folks who hate them, who can't breathe through them, or who think they're a sign of political oppression. Well, of course they are. But I don't want to say too much, don't want my video taken down for hate speech. But for others, the widespread use of masks has made the past year one of liberation. Wow, talk about deluded. With a mask, you can sing in the grocery store, talk to yourself on a walk, grimace in the gym, leave the spinach in your teeth, have coffee breath, forget lipstick, and no one is the wiser. Oh, the savings on Altoids and L'Oreal this past year. Folks on social media write little odes to the mask life. Quote, I love wearing a mask. I want to do this forever. It has helped my social anxiety so much. And, quote, wearing a mask is really letting me be ugly in peace. I love it here, unquote. So, basically, us non-ugly people, or people who are not ashamed to show their ugliness, have to cover it up because of you? Yeah, whatever. My social anxiety. These people might as well wear diapers. One librarian, much loved by local kids on the West Coast, said, she loves being able to go do errands without being recognized by your tiny fans. Unfrickin' believable. Amid 500,000 lives lost, financial ruin, and social devastation that the coronavirus has wrought, there are teeny tiny glimmers of good things this cruel virus has left us. Yeah, the 500,000 lives lost due to many other things that they're, mislabeling. Won't finish it, right? Because I don't want my channel taken down for hate speech, but, and the shot as well. And the fact that many people from depression are, committing suicide because of, the depression that they're feeling from all the isolation that they've been feeling all year and stuff. Yeah, they don't count that with the 500,000 lives. But anyways, there are teeny tiny glimmers of good things this cruel virus has left us. The normalized use of masks is one of them. I don't think I could ever go back to not wearing a mask, said Donna Bauer, a 40-ish Twitter maven in Orlando. Oh gosh. Masks hide the laugh line, so why not run with it? These people are just... I like not catching colds, not wearing makeup, not being noticed. Quote, so even vaccinated and with herd immunity, I'm still going to be hiding behind it. These people might as well have on their forehead, New World Order, slaughter me, please. I mean, these people are, if I can even call them people. It's a familiar sentiment as we mark a year into a global pandemic. I'll let you read it. I mean, you can obviously see it, but it's just so sickening. At first, when the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention told us we should be wearing masks, well, Anthony Fauci and this lady at the World Health Organization, I have the video on this channel here, originally said that people who were fine didn't need to wear masks. And they were so sure of it. But anyways, yeah. Yeah, people are loving it. So this is all social conditioning to, like I said, getting us ready for the New World Order. I mean, that's basically what it'll be like. Wear a mask or get vaccinated and having this digital passport to show in order to travel and stuff to show that you've been vaccinated. I mean, that's in the news too. So, covering my face changed how I was treated in public. And I have some more stuff that I have on here. Some more stuff I looked up. Of course, Mr. Fauci, or however you pronounce it. Masks may be here to stay. Dr. Anthony Fauci, President Joe Biden's chief medical advisor and director of the U.S. National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases, spent 30 minutes Monday answering questions sent in by constituents of U.S. Representative David Trone. Fauci was upbeat during the video session, but warned that the United States is still averaging 53,000 new COVID-19 infections a day, which, you know, a lot of those statistics are, manipulated. We all know that. So everyone must be careful, get vaccinated, and wear a mask to social distance, even though they do admit that the vaccinations and the masks don't do nothing against this supposed virus. But anyways, masks may be here to stay, he said, noting how effective masks were in stopping the rate of influenza during this winter. He said if people stop wearing masks or start gathering in crowds, the virus may become too bad again. Oh yeah, you mean if people started showing their individuality and getting in groups and, I think he's more afraid of they might start getting together and talking too much about these frauds. Anyways, enough with him. Thanks to COVID, masks are here to stay. What will normal look like? Masks, remote work are here to stay for many post-COVID days. Let's look at this one. What will normal look like? When are we going to get back to normal? Takeout has replaced dining in. Working from home has taken place of the brick-and-mortar office. And masking up has become as commonplace as putting on shoes before venturing out to the store. As vaccination rates rise, the question becomes, will we stick with those practices we adopted during COVID? Or will we drift back to life as it was pre-pandemic? The new normal, I think it's a heightened awareness of how my actions impact the community at large. Remember, I talked about my previous videos on my other channel, Alan Bradwell, showing how this New World Order, puts emphasis on the community, the group, rather than the individual. And that's what I showed in a video, a few other videos I've done on this mask wearing and COVID crap, on what this is all about. It's conditioning us to exactly this, making us conditioned to be more socialistic, to be more collectivistic, to be more, giving up our individual rights and liberties given by God and replacing them with community privileges. Your rights and privileges are good as long as they don't affect the community. Getting vaccinated for COVID-19 is the key to return to normality. I've been hearing it's not even a shot. It's a biological warfare garbage that they're inoculating people with. It's an mRNA. It's an mRNA gene-like experiment they're doing on people. Anyways. The CDC has stated that once vaccinated, people can gather indoors with others who have been vaccinated without having to wear a mask. This is so stupid. I mean, how are you going to prove you're going to have to, like I said, have a passport in order to show that I've been vaccinated? That way you can gather with people. But thank God I live in Iowa where most of this is not. I mean, you got your stupid sheeple out there in Iowa, but there's a lot of people in Iowa who aren't for this crap. So I'm glad for that. This is just absolutely incredible. So, let's look at these other headlines. Masks are here to stay for a while. Wear a mask. COVID is here to stay. Pharmaceutical scientist says, anyways. Yeah, they're trustworthy, aren't they? So you can check these articles out. Some more insanity. And this is all. And this is there's a group protest that was going on. A group of 50 people held a mass burning rally outside the Maricopa County Health Department in Arizona on Friday. Their goal was to put the heat on their local leaders to relax COVID-19 restrictions and also cast doubt about the vaccine. So, there are people waking up. Stand tall, Larson said. We are the people, and we're done putting a muzzle on our face. Well, good for them. It is retarded that we're even fighting about this crap. But again, it's not. It's just like the. There is one article that I wanted to show that I don't seem to be finding it. Anyways, what I showed so far, anyways, is these people are really being. I'll show you the Rockefeller. Come up. Scenarios for the future of technology and development by the Rockefeller Foundation, talking all about this pandemic. I mean, in the guise of a fake scenario, and in the guise of a fictional scenario, this is really their plan that they're laying out. I think this is one of their playbooks on this whole scam that's going on. So, scenario framework. I wanted to get to the lockstep. So it's this lockstep. A world of tighter, top-down government control and more authoritarian leadership with limited innovation and growing citizen pushback. And you can read that. Of course, they disguise this as a fictional like pandemic. But it's almost very, very close to what's been going on with this coronavirus. So let you read that. Pause it. You can pause it to read it. But I want to get to the part where right here during the pandemic. This is up right at the top there. During the pandemic. During the pandemic, national leaders around the world flexed their authority and imposed airtight rules and restrictions, from the mandatory wearing of face masks to body temperature checks at the entries. Our job does that. To communal spaces like train stations and supermarkets. Even after the pandemic faded, this more authoritarian control and oversight of citizens and their activities stuck and even intensified. In order to protect themselves from the spread of increasingly global problems, from pandemics to transnational terrorism to environmental crisis and rising poverty, leaders around the world took a firmer grip on power. At first, the notion of a more controlled world gained the widest acceptance and approval. Citizens willingly gave up some of their sovereignty and their privacy to more paternalistic states in exchange for greater safety and stability. So, biometric ID in developed countries, this heightened oversight took many forms. Biometric IDs for all citizens. And, you can pause that and read it if you like. Or just get it and print it out. I did a video where I was reading this when this thing started. Anyways, I would read this whole thing. Matter of fact, I might make a video where I do read the whole thing past lockstep, because I already read lockstep on one of my videos with my Alan Bradwell channel. So, but this seems like their playbook that they're playing right now. So I'm wondering if the rest of the publication they're going to be playing out. So it'd be, I think, an important thing to kind of read the whole thing instead of just the lockstep chapter. Anyways, let me. Face masks here to stay. Oops. This was in February. Face masks may be here to stay even after COVID-19 pandemic is a distant memory. So, it's just incredible how it's absolutely incredible. I don't know what words to use. I don't know why people don't get it. I don't know why people are continuing to put up with all this crap. They're now wanting to suggest 2 masks. This is absolutely out of control, completely cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Literally, seriously. I mean, it's beyond that. There's no words how crazy the mind control is working on people. Remote work here to stay for many post-COVID. That was another one of them. So, yeah. Masks are here to stay even after COVID goes away. That was in May of last year. So, seems like you got a mixture though here in Iowa. A lot of our jobs, won't. A lot of our jobs won't, or places of business, anyways, won't enforce the masks. There are some that still are, and my job, unfortunately, happens to be one where they're still, enforcing it. Trying to look for something else. I just can't deal with the sheeple anymore. They're just, it's incredible. By now, they should, So, I want to try to find some of this predictive programming.
I'd like to call to order this secret conclave of America's media empires. We're here to come up with the next phony baloney crisis to put Americans back where they belong, in dark rooms glued to their televisions, too terrified to skip the commercials.
Well, I think...
NBC, you are here to listen and not speak. I think we should go with a good old-fashioned public health scare.
A new disease. No one's immune. It's like the summer of the shark, except instead of a shark, it's an epidemic. And instead of summer, it's all the time.
That is smoking.
Now, I hate to be the guy who derails what everybody else loves.
He loves being that guy.
But, Janice, we do have standards. This can't be a made-up disease. The only moral thing to do is release a deadly virus into the general public.
We do have something we've been holding on to, but it hasn't been tested. Get over here, NBC.
Well, we certainly believe in testing, but Wow.
Oh, yeah! So, we've got our deadly disease. No, we just have to blame it on something that's in every household. Something that people are a little bit afraid of already. House cat flu is coming, people!
Using a virus, a phony baloney crisis virus to put Americans back where they belong. Never mind that Dean Koontz book. What was that Dean Koontz? Eyes of Darkness? Yeah. Of course, Google will probably hide any articles talking about it. Yeah, Reuters, partly false claim. They'll claim it's a false claim, but you still can't explain. I think it's beyond a coincidence that there's a virus that happened to stem from Wuhan. There's a virus called Wuhan 400. It's funny, they say this is partly false. While it is true that Koontz wrote about a fictional virus in his novel, and that its name, Wuhan 400, refers to the Chinese city in which the 2019 coronavirus outbreak actually started, the illness in his book doesn't share more traits with COVID-19. Yeah, but still, Wuhan 400, I mean, come on. It's just... yeah, it's just more predictive programming. And, oh, by the way, on my other phone, I captured some Twitter. I was making a video on the Marilyn Manson issue with Evan Rachel White, or whatever her name is, and him and Johnny Depp and all the sick stuff involving them. I was going through his Twitter to see if I can find any kind of stuff that I can use to make another video about some of that, and I captured a lot of images he put on his Twitter. He's on the cover of some magazine in 2017 wearing a face mask. And I got a few other ones where he's wearing a Masonic ring, where he's got the square and compass drawn on his crotch area with a G there. And he's just another... obviously one of them. It's no mystery with him. I don't think he is ashamed of it or keeps it a secret, but still, it's something that I think I might share in the next video I make. I still have those images on my phone because they were hard. I had to dig through all the his Twitter to see if I could find anything. I have one with his ex-wife of his that's accusing him right now of all the abuse, and she's doing the usual, this symbol or whatever, 666 symbol. So I'll be showing some of that in next video here, but I wanted to show you. Oh yeah, you also have this. Before I go here, I already made a long video here. The runway, Project Runway. COVID mask. Go to this video here.
I have one thing to
Look at this. Now this was April 4th, 2019. Had a contestant named COVID Kapoor, isn't that something? Who on the third episode designed an outfit with a matching mask, making masks fashionable before COVID-19. This is a crazy coincidence. Really? Yeah, coincidence theorist is what you guys are. This is beyond anything you could call coincidence. But you can watch
your
this.
mask back on? Do you mind putting your mask back on?
I'll let it.
Do you mind putting your mask back on?
Sick.
But like sick in a good way. Mask. It's
Yeah,
sick.
it just goes on.
It's sick.
Interesting that the part of the mask there, I don't know if it just might be the design, but it kind of looks like, you can't see my finger pointing at it, but it seems to me it's kind of taken the shape of the black bars anyways on the mask of a Masonic square and compass kind of shape, but that just might be nothing. I might just be looking at it too much, I don't know, but yep. So we know from all this and everything else, it's just another New World Order agenda, and they're just going to continue because there's not anybody, the numbers we need of people waking up. They're just continuing to buy into everything, and they will continue to believe all the lies until they're just completely enslaved. So that's it for now. Just wanted to show you some of that. It's just insane. I can't believe we're here. I can't believe I have to fight just to breathe and show my face. Unfrickin' believable. Yep. So, take care.